Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Uh, so far, so good. What about you?
Yes, I'm great. I'm great, thank you. What's your
What's
name? Sorry?
both of same? Yes, my name is Ahmed. I'm from Iraq.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
What's yours?
My name is Chloe and I'm from England.
Hmm. Nice to meet you. Where are you where do you live in the England? In England, it's big country in Europe.
Yes, I live in London,
London, South London, Central London, North London.
like southeast
Ah,
London.
South.
Yeah, yeah. And
Hmm.
how about you?
I'm from Mesopotamia.
Okay, very nice. And is that I'm not too familiar with the cities or areas in Iraq. So is that south, north, east, west?
We can south near the capital Baghdad.
Ah, okay, okay.
Mm.
Very nice, very
Yeah,
nice. So what
nice.
do you do? Do you work right now?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
I'm work.
What do you do for work?
Can you guess?
Mm, no, I don't know. Um, I'm not
Would you
sure.
like
Tell me.
Would you like to help with to guess? Would you like to give you options?
Okay, you can give me options. Yeah.
Mm. Doctor, engineer, and teacher.
A teacher?
Huh?
A teacher?
That's correct. Yes, I'm an English teacher.
Ah, very nice.
Mm.
You're an
Uh,
English teacher.
yeah, absolutely. I
Okay.
think there is a euro. This it's a British word for the in slang word
A
for
guru.
the for the teachers in English language in slang.
We never call teachers gurus. We
Mm.
don't say gurus. We use that more for different situations. For example,
Uh, mm,
we don't really call teachers gurus. However,
mm,
for example, people on YouTube who
mm.
maybe are teaching makeup or teaching other things like fashion or
But I asked the a British tutor to ask him about tell me about the teacher. How can I say teacher in Islam, a British slang, and tell me guru? Guru, that's the name of the leader, religious leader.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
yes,
That's
and to
interesting.
use. Uh,
Okay.
uh,
I
it's
post
never it's never to use it guru for the teachers in Islam.
sorry.
It's never, you shouldn't use these words for the teacher in Islamic language, guru.
Well, I mean, I understand what your tutor is saying, but I don't use it. I never use it.
Ah,
I never hear that people like my family and my friends, we don't use it really to describe an English teacher or
mm,
mathematics teacher or science teacher. We never call them a
okay. What called the teacher in a British slang?
I don't really know because we just call them teacher. We just call them
Ah,
teacher.
mm,
Um,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
we we don't at school. If I'm thinking when I was at school, we would just call them teacher. We didn't have a slang word we would use.
Mm,
Um,
okay,
we would just say teacher. Yeah.
okay. Listen to the British Council. It's for improve my English language, and I get this sentence. I need a favor. This mean what you mean
Yeah.
that about this a favor?
I need a
I
favor.
yes. Yes.
Okay, yes, I need a favor means that you are asking someone for help with something.
Oh, yes,
So,
absolutely. Yeah.
yeah, for example, I say to my mom, I need a
Mm.
favor. And then she says, what's that? And I'll say, well, I just need you to drop something off at the post office for me, or something like that. So I need help with her taking something to the post office for me. So that's what you say, a favor, and it means help. I need
Mm.
help with something.
Okay. What you mean about I promise that this wouldn't become the norm?
I promise this won't become the norm. Okay, that's interesting. So I promise this won't become the norm means that I the norm means the usual, the
The what?
norm, the usual. So
Ah,
I promise this won't become a regular thing.
that's mean to ask her that not always to need a favor.
Sorry. Say that again.
That's mean doesn't ask her always a favor.
Yes, exactly,
Ah,
exactly.
mm,
Like I promise this won't. This just it means like a one-time thing. It won't be a regular occurrence.
mm,
Yeah.
okay. Mr. Chloe, is there a strategical way to improve my English language, uh, or just practice?
Is there a strategical way?
Mm,
Well, the thing is, it's really hard because it depends on the person, really.
mm,
Um, if you were a beginner, I would say there would be a more strategical way to start your English journey. However, I think since you teach English, the best way is just to practice. Just practice, keeping that English up because you have to for your English classes. So just keep practicing conversational, but also constantly improving vocabulary and enhancing your current knowledge of vocabulary. So looking for different ways of saying words so it's more advanced when you're speaking sentences, and it just allows you to have a more
Uh, let me
in-depth.
interrupt your speech. I'm sorry about that. I live in Arabic country. That's means so many people to speak Arabic, and we
Yeah,
can say entire time I immerse myself with the Arabic language,
yeah.
but I always to listen the podcast on YouTube and to but sometimes I don't understand some expressions or sentences in English language to write them and to ask the tutor on Campbell platform like you or like other one.
Mm-hmm. Um, well, I think it's a great way what you're doing. You're asking your tutor
Mm,
to
mm,
you write down these expressions, and you can either look for them online or
mm,
ask a tutor. I think this is a great way of doing it because yeah, I understand sometimes in podcasts and TV shows they'll use expressions that aren't expressions you learn in English class.
mm.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Yesterday I listened to the British Council podcast and
Mm.
for and just listen and write it. I write what I listen, and sometimes to just
Okay.
only three words I cannot write it correctly, and listen again with the transcription and to correct the words that I write it, mistake it, or write with mistake it. Do you think that's
Mhm.
mean to? increase to improve my English language this way?
To write as you're listening?
Yes, I write what I listen.
Okay, you're right as you're listening. Yeah, I mean, it is a good way because you are trying to understand what is being said. So
Absolutely, absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
writing.
Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's
Yes,
okay.
go
You
ahead.
can continue.
Oh, okay. There's a podcast in British Council. It's divided to the A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, and to take every level and to listen and write it. Write what I listen. Sometimes to understand, sometimes with the names. Sometimes it's difficult to write the names because the name depends on the spellings, right?
Okay.
For name.
Yeah.
For example, when I see your name, I cannot spell your name correctly.
Mhm.
I browse your profile, but I listen to your presentation on your profile. I didn't catch your name correctly,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
I translate on online Chloe. What
Mhm.
name? By the way, what's the name of what's meaning of your name? Do you know?
The meaning of my name, it means
Mm.
it's it's a really strange meaning. It's mean a
Really?
green. It means uh, a green shoot, which you know when a plant starts to grow,
Green shoot?
green shoot. Let me write it. I will. Let me just double check. Yeah, it means something blooming, blooming.
Mm.
So imagine a flower starting
Yeah,
to
yes,
bloom,
yes.
to grow.
Mm.
That's kind of what my name means. Um,
Flower when blooming. That's mean.
well, you know when it begins, you have the seed, and then
Mm.
it starts to grow, and there's a little green shoot, and it starts to
Okay.
grow from that point. So that's what we call a green shoot. When it just
Okay.
starts to grow
Yes.
out the seed.
Yes.
So it just
Mm.
yeah, it means like it means that, yeah.
Okay.
So
Are you tutor or just native speaker?
so I'm a tutor and a native
Mm.
speaker, both. I've
Okay.
taught English before, yeah.
Okay. Do you think it's learning English it's difficult or easy with the practice?
Do I think it's learning English
English,
is difficult?
yes, learning English is difficult.
I don't think it's difficult if you put in the hard work. Of
Thank
course,
you.